You're watching Wanderlucia, Pakistan, a country of rich history, diverse landscapes and vibrant culture. Nestled in South Asia, Pakistan is known for its stunning mountain ranges, including the mighty Himalayas and the mesmerizing Karakoram. In this video, we embark on a journey to explore the culture, heritage, and coldness of this nation. The history of Pakistan is a complex and multifaceted narrative that traces its roots back to ancient civilizations, including the Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's oldest urban centers. In 1947, Pakistan emerged as a sovereign nation following the partition of British India, with Muhammad Ali Jinnah as its founding father and the country's first Governor-General. Over the years, Pakistan has experienced significant political and social changes, including periods of military rule and democratic governance. It played a crucial role in the Cold War and has faced various challenges, from regional conflicts to economic development. In subsequent years, Pakistan navigated periods of military rule, with significant political shifts losing wars, in particular the 1971 war with India that led to the creation of Bangladesh. The country has faced numerous regional conflicts, particularly with India over the Kashmir region, and has played a pivotal role in the geopolitics of South Asia. The people of Pakistan represent a vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions. With a population that exceeds 220 million, Pakistan is the world's fifth most populous country. The majority of Pakistanis are of South Asian descent, primarily Indo-Aryan and Punjabi, with significant ethnic groups such as Pashtuns, Sindhis, Baloch, and Kashmiris. The country is also home to various linguistic communities, with Urdu serving as the national language and English as an official language used in business and education. Minorities in Pakistan, including religious, ethnic, and linguistic groups, have faced a complex and sometimes challenging socio-political environment. While Pakistan is a diverse nation with a rich tapestry of minority communities, there have been instances of discrimination and persecution. Religious minorities, such as Christians, Hindus, Sikhs, and Ahmadis, have experienced discrimination and blasphemy-related violence. Efforts to reform discriminatory laws and promote interfaith harmony have been met with resistance. Ethnic minorities, particularly in regions like Balochistan and Sindh, have faced struggles for political representation and autonomy. There are a number of unusual laws in Pakistan. No kite flying. Kite flying, a popular pastime in some regions of Pakistan, has been banned in many cities due to safety concerns and accidents related to sharp kite strings. Public displays of affection, such as hugging and kissing, are discouraged and sometimes even fined in conservative areas to uphold cultural norms. Time limit for markets. In certain areas, there are restrictions on the operating hours of markets, with shops required to close during specific times of the day. Horse trading ban. In Karachi, there is a ban on horse trading, an old form of gambling, which is considered illegal. Pakistan is known for several things. Terrorist attacks. Apart from the 2014 attack on the Army Public School in Peshawar, Pakistan has seen other tragic incidents of violence against educational institutions. For instance, the 2007 bombing at Islamabad's Lal Masjid, Red Mosque, resulted in casualties and marked a turning point in the nation's fight against extremism. The discovery of Osama bin Laden in Pakistan was a significant moment in international relations and counter-terrorism efforts. It was revealed in 2011 that the world's most wanted terrorist had been hiding in a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, not far from a military academy. This discovery raised questions and concerns about whether elements within the Pakistani government or military were aware of his presence, leading to accusations of complicity. Blasphemy laws. One notable case is that of Asiya Bibi, a Christian woman who spent 8 years on death row after being accused of blasphemy in 2009. Her acquittal in 2018 by the Supreme Court of Pakistan resulted in violent protests by religious extremists. Another case involves Mashal Khan, a university student brutally lynched by a mob in 2017 following allegations of blasphemy, which later proved false. Honor killings. In 2021, the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan reported over 470 cases of honor killings in the country. However, human rights advocates and defenders estimate that the actual number of women killed in the name of honor annually could be as high as 1,000. Honor killings, defined as the murder of a family or community member by others within the same group, occur due to the belief that the victim has brought shame upon the family or community. Tragically, The death of the victim is seen as a means to restore the family's reputation and honor. Kandil Baloch, a prominent social media personality and feminist icon in Pakistan, tragically fell victim to an honor killing in July 2016. Her outspoken and bold online presence challenged societal norms, particularly with regards to women's rights and individual freedom. Her murder by her own brother, in the name of family honor, shocked the nation and sparked a nationwide debate on the urgent need to address the pervasive issue of honor killings. Kandil Baloch's untimely death became a symbol of the larger struggle for women's rights in Pakistan, shedding light on the complex dynamics of honor, gender, and societal expectations that continue to impact the lives of many in the country. Corruption. Corruption in Pakistan is pervasive and extends across every sector, including government, the judiciary, law enforcement, healthcare, education, and the military. Corruption is found to be commonplace in the lower levels of police. In 2005, Prime Minister Shaukat Aziz ordered an investigation into harrowing allegations made by a 23-year-old woman. She claimed that, as a retaliatory measure for attempting to expose police corruption, she was subjected to a horrifying ordeal of false detention, enduring a nightmarish 15 days of captivity, during which she was brutally raped. On the other hand, an alarming situation unfolds as the water mafia takes advantage of dwindling lake levels. This shadowy group taps into water pipes, skillfully diverting the dwindling supplies towards private hydrants and tankers, leaving local communities grappling with severe shortages. This act of water theft exacerbates the already pressing water crisis in the region, affecting not only households, but also agriculture and industry. Such illicit practices by the water mafia underscore the urgent need for comprehensive water management solutions in Pakistan, where access to clean and adequate water resources is becoming increasingly scarce. Natural disasters. The devastating earthquake in 2005, with its epicenter in Kashmir, resulted in a high number of casualties and widespread destruction in Pakistan-administered Kashmir and parts of northern Pakistan. Pakistan experienced one of the worst flood disasters in its history during 2010 and 2011, affecting millions of people and causing significant loss of life, displacement, and damage to infrastructure. The mountainous regions of Pakistan, especially in Gilgit-Baltistan, have experienced avalanches and landslides, leading to loss of life and property. Missing persons. Balochistan, Pakistan's resource-rich yet deeply troubled state bordering Iran and Afghanistan, has remained a grim epicenter of enforced disappearances. This sinister practice has been systematically employed to crush the province's ongoing and violent insurgency. Individuals suspected of harboring separatist sympathies are ruthlessly seized, typically by security agencies or the paramilitary Frontier Corps. Alarming statistics from the Voice for Baloch Missing Persons, VBMP, a human rights organization, paint a disturbing picture. Shockingly, more than 6,000 individuals remain missing in Balochistan. Since 2009, a staggering 1,400 people who were abducted by security forces have met tragic and gruesome fates. Their lifeless bodies have been discovered, bearing the horrifying hallmarks of bullets, drill holes, and the unmistakable scars of relentless torture and mutilation. Grooming children. Child grooming is a deeply concerning issue in Pakistan, with cases of online predators targeting vulnerable children becoming increasingly prevalent. These predators often use social media platforms and other online spaces to establish trust with their young victims before exploiting them. An alarming example is the case of the Kasur child abuse scandal in 2015, where a pedophile ring was exposed in the city of Kasur, Punjab. The group had been involved in the sexual abuse of over 280 children and had recorded and distributed videos of their heinous acts. Attacks on the minority. Attacks on minority communities in Pakistan have been a long-standing issue, with religious and ethnic minorities facing discrimination, violence, and persecution. A notable example is the targeting of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, who have faced severe legal and societal restrictions. In 1974, Pakistan declared Ahmadis as non-Muslims through a constitutional amendment, resulting in a range of discriminatory laws that curtailed their religious freedom and subjected them to violence and social exclusion. This discrimination continues to be a contentious issue, with instances of violence and persecution against Ahmadiyya Muslims occurring periodically. Accidents. Several types of accidents are common, often attributable to a combination of factors including inadequate infrastructure, lax safety regulations, and sometimes challenging socio-economic conditions. Road traffic accidents are one of the most frequent and deadly, resulting from a combination of reckless driving, poorly maintained roads, and inadequate traffic law enforcement. Industrial accidents also occur, primarily due to subpar workplace safety standards and lack of compliance. Censorship. Censorship in Pakistan has been a contentious issue, with the government periodically imposing restrictions on media, particularly on content deemed to be against national security or cultural values. Journalists, bloggers, and activists have faced challenges in freely expressing their views, often leading to self-censorship due to concerns about repercussions. Online censorship and control over digital platforms have also been observed, limiting access to information and stifling freedom of speech. One example of censorship in Pakistan is the periodic blocking of social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. The government has, on multiple occasions, temporarily banned or restricted access to these platforms in response to content it deems objectionable or a threat to national security. For instance, YouTube was blocked in Pakistan for several years, 2012-2016, due to concerns about the availability of blasphemous content on the platform. Similarly, various tweets and social media accounts have been censored or taken down, often related to political dissent or criticism of the government. Arranged marriages. The concept of family in Pakistan holds great significance, and it often extends beyond the nuclear family to include extended relatives. Families in Pakistan are typically close-knit and interdependent, with strong bonds and a collective sense of responsibility for one another. What may be considered unusual to some is the patriarchal nature of many Pakistani families, where men often hold significant authority and decision-making power. Additionally, arranged marriages are common, with parents playing a central role in selecting a spouse for their children. While this may seem unusual to Western perspectives, arranged marriages are seen as a way to preserve cultural and familial values. Despite these cultural differences, the strong emphasis on family values and support systems in Pakistan is a central aspect of the nation's rich cultural heritage. Cousin marriages, particularly between first cousins, are a prevalent practice in Pakistan and have deep cultural and historical roots. These unions are often seen as a way to maintain family ties, consolidate wealth, and preserve cultural traditions. However, cousin marriages also come with potential health risks, as they can increase the likelihood of genetic disorders and congenital diseases among offspring. To conclude, while Pakistan grapples with issues such as terrorism, corruption, and challenges to minority rights, it also exhibits resilience, progress, and a commitment to addressing these challenges. As Pakistan navigates the 21st century, it seeks to build a future that celebrates its heritage and strives for a more equitable, prosperous, and inclusive society for all its citizens.